concerned, what are some of those things? I mean, offensively, like what are some of those things that you kind of have to look out for with their defense? Because I know they've got some talented pieces, but they've got some young pieces as well over at Miami.
Yeah, like I tell y'all guys every week, man, we just got to go out and just execute what Coach Fisher called for us. And we go out there and play our football, which control the line of scrimmage, and go and catch the ball well, which we've been doing. So we just got to go out there and keep executing and keep getting better every week as we're doing that. And I think we're taking a step every week. We just got to continue to do that.
Well, there's certain steps you have to take, getting better, communicate, all the players within each other as well.
Yeah, that's a thing. Me, Francois, and all those vocal leaders on the team on the offense, been doing well. And I think we keep taking that step in practice, which getting the plays to the offensive line more quicker, so we can get set, and just really just communicating that message to everybody, so we can just start a tempo going. And I think Francois been doing a great job with that, and he's getting better every day in practice, man.
Do you put more of an emphasis on catching the football and running routes this offseason? Or any different than you had in previous years?
I think Coach Fisher did a great job of just, starting me off with little swing routes out the backfield and just getting me one-on-one with linebackers. I was just winning those battles, and he just kept getting me more comfortable with it. And I caught the jugs in the off season and just really focused on catching the ball more. But Coach Fisher got me very comfortable with doing it, and I think I'm getting more comfortable every week as I go. So if that's what it takes for the offense to keep excelling and opening up the run game and downfield passing, to keep winning those one-on-one battles for the offense.
Did you do much of that in high school, or was that a new concept?
Towards my senior year, I caught bubbles, wheel routes, and stuff like that when I got one-on-one with linebackers. And I had started up then, but I wasn't really catching the ball like that in high school.
Maven Saunders had a couple of big games, and Jimbo said he didn't play much high school football, so everything was kind of new to him when he got here. How far have you seen him come since he's been?
Maven have a great story to tell, man. If he sit down and ever tell it, Maven and Coach Fisher used to get into it every day. He was transitioning from playing basketball and coming into Coach Fisher. It's tough, That's how he coached. That's just how he is. And I think that's what's making Maven the player what he is. No matter what you throw at him, and Coach Brewster too. He don't get no tougher than them two right there. So they did a great job of preparing him. So now he messed up next play. That's in his head. But he's doing a great job of blocking and catching the ball. Big piece of our offense this year.
How cool is that to see? I mean, you obviously were really good as a freshman. He wasn't, and he didn't get on the field. And a lot of kids maybe don't take that next step ever. How cool is that to see him kind of coming into his own and being a real player now?
Yeah, for him to keep his confidence and, for him to keep chilling his own every week, take a man to do that. And, commend Maven. We got the utmost respect for him on his team. And, he's a guy that's going to go grind and just go to work. And, that's why we respect Maven so much, man. One of the best team players on his team. So, we love Maven to death on his team.
Dalvin, you seen anything different with Miami's defense this year with the new coordinator and where they're ranked?
They playing great football. They playing at a high level, and they're doing a good job of mixing things around with blitzing and doing stuff like that. We know they're gonna blitz us, so we just got to communicate up front and get everything worked out. But they just playing on a high level right now, and they playing great football. So we just got to go match that intensity down there.
Anything different on run defense that they're going?
Not at all. They doing the same thing. Just blitzing a little more probably. That's about it.
Dalvin, obviously special for you guys to play against Miami, especially when you get to go down there. How much are you looking forward to getting back down there?
I ain't been down there since my freshman year, and the experience is we was rolling in on the bus. The bus was shaking. Fans got the bus shaking. It's an experience that when you're a child, you look forward to. So, like I said, this matchup been going on longer than I was thought of. So, I always wanted to play in it, and I'm just embracing the moment every time I go out there and play against the Hurricanes. So, that's why I give them all I got. It's Miami week.
Does the energy in the stadium feel different before Florida State Miami game?
It feels different. It feels different all week. You could just feel it with the coaches and the players. They just know what time it is. Like this Miami week, man. It don't get no bigger than this. This one of the games you came to Florida State to play in. This rivalry. So we're gonna take full advantage of it. But the energy is different in practice. And when you step in that stadium, man, it's something you can't even explain. It's different.
More texts on your phone too, from friends back home? Does that come with this week too?
Yeah, they want tickets. Yeah, my family, man, they just been wishing me good luck on the game and look forward to seeing them down there. And that's about it.
Dalvin, this is one of the games where you know, yourself and Brad Kai can really make an imprint on the rivalry, especially, you know, both with the ties to the city of Miami. Is this something you think about, man? Just, you know, wanting to have another repeat performance like you did, you know, the last 2 years, and trying to prevent, you know, Brad Kai from trying to leading them for their, you know, first win in 7 tries over you?
Yeah, it's just Miami. Just me thinking Miami winning just hurts my nerves. So, you know, it's just going down there and playing them. You know, Kaya, a special talent. And, you know, great quarterback. He been having a great year this year. So, you know, we got to go contain him, definitely. And, you know, the whole Miami rivalry, man, it's just something that is different, man. And that's my hometown. So, you know, we're going to do everything in our power and prepare as much as we got to go down there and get this W. And, you know, that's just what we're going to do. And, you know, we're going to keep getting better every day in practice and taking care of one day at a time. When the game comes, we're gonna go show up.